to you live from Tennessee, from the east to the west. We are talking Cowboys everything. And you just entered
the Cowboy Zone.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cowboy Zone. I'm Marcus Jones, Bluff City Cowboy, joining you live from Memphis, Tennessee.
And I'm Lambo from Cowboys Y'all out of Johnson City, Tennessee.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us this morning. I see we got a few people who've already tuned in, so make sure you get in the comments. Let us know that you're there. I'm going to butcher this name, Oswaldo Uribe. Thank you for joining from Facebook. Make sure you stay in the comments. Let us know what you think about this week's game against the Cincinnati Bengals. I got a couple other people watching. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you like it wherever you're watching from, and go over to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channels. I am Bluff City Cowboys on YouTube, and my co-host Lambo is Cowboys Y'all. So we want to get you guys some time to get geared up for the week 2 level of games. James Crittenden, thank you for joining. Appreciate you tuning in. So we're gonna try to get you guys in and out. So got a bunch of stuff to talk about. We're gonna hit it real quick. All right, Lambo, let's start off real quick and dive into the injury report this week, where we could talk about who's playing and who's not.
Injury report.
All right, so we got a pretty full injury report list today for the Cowboys. Unfortunately for us, it's a lot of key starters on that list that are out. Starting off with Terrell Basham, who in my opinion was the second best defensive end last week. He's out. Michael Gallup, you know what he means to the offense. He's out. J-Ron Kearse, the quarterback of our defense, is out. Connor McGovern, our starting left guard, is out. And also the quarterback of the team, Dak Prescott, is out, along with, of course, Tyron Smith. So we're down 6 starters, Lambo, for this week's game against a very, very tough matchup with the Cincinnati Bengals, while it looks like they have a full complement of players.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, man.
If that's not a sign of a storm coming, I don't know what is.
I'm trying to find optimism.
Right.
Like the only optimism that's like popping in my head is like getting to see certain players develop. As far as the game, man, I mean, we can win, but it's gonna take a lot.
Yeah,
a lot of things going right, starting with like no penalties, no turnovers, and forcing at least 3 turnovers.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you want to find some silver lining, last week we had a problem finding 7 inactives. This week we already have 5 of them. So, guys like, it sounds like Jalen Tolbert is going to be inactive this week. So that'll be 6. So it sounds like guys like Marquise Bell, Jabril Cox, Mukwamu, players like that, they'll probably get a chance to see some playing time this week. And these are guys that we all really like. So hopefully they step up and produce in this week's game.
What's up, William?
Yeah, William Colter, thank you for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. So bit of just following up on the injury report. It looks like we signed our kicker and our backup quarterback to the roster. Pretty much we had to. And to make room for them, it looks like we cut John Ridgeway, a fan favorite, definitely of myself and a lot of other Cowboys fans. And they put Basham on IR, so Basham is officially out for a month. So just something interesting to keep up with as we go through the next few weeks of looking at how this team is going to be set up. All right, Lambo, you got any other thoughts about this injury report and anything on here?
No, I mean, after Dak, that's pretty much none of the rest really matters.
I haven't seen who's getting pulled up from the practice squad today since they signed the kicker and the quarterback to the roster. So if anybody, Todd, Corey, thank you for tuning in. I mean, you could pretty much tell by Lambo and my demeanor, we're pretty much the same way, kind of lacking confidence on this one. If anybody has any updates on who the 2 practice squad guys are who are being brought up, please let us know in the comments. I'm having a hard time trying to find who gets elevated for today's game. I don't think it's Jason Peters, but I can't find anything right now. William Coulter, as of right now, Higgins is still listed as questionable. I don't think he's 100% past concussion protocols, but I think everybody's pretty much expecting that to be announced soon. But make sure that you follow, make sure you continue to follow if he's on your fantasy team to see whether or not he clears and he plays today. All right, so I mean that's pretty much it in terms of injury report actives and inactives. Not a lot to talk about there, pretty depressing. So I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. Pile on to the negativity. And this is another section where we need you guys to participate. I see we got 7 people watching. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into our game predictions for this week. So if you haven't thought about it already, get your game predictions ready and let us know what you think in the comments.
Game prediction.
All right. So Lambo, would you like to let our special guest go first?
Yeah, we can do this.
All right. So
Oh, sorry, I had the volume up on my phone so they
Yeah.
could hear what you're saying.
all right, we'll
start
give
with-
them an introduction.
First, you stay. First is Gavin, my 6-year-old star quarterback that just had 200 yards rushing and a couple
Congratulations.
TDs yesterday. He's gonna get his game prediction.
Lambo, the next time we bring him on, you got to send me some of their videos so I can make a little highlight clip for an intro for him.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to hear now.
How you doing, Gavin?
Good.
Good. So let us know your prediction for today's game.
26-22 and Cowboys win.
26-22 Dallas Cowboys. All right, I got you wrote down, Gavin. So hopefully they pull it through for you. So Gavin, what number do you wear?
I think he had a bold prediction to give too. I think.
All right, we'll come back to the bold prediction. Let me get your other son with his game prediction, and then we'll bring him right back.
Hey, what football number you wear, Gege?
He said he wore number 1. Yeah, he said he wore number 1, Lambo.
Okay.
All right, let's get your other son in now. All right, Gavin, give the headset to your brother. So Lambo, what's Tristan?
Oh, the next one?
Yeah.
It's Tristan Lambert, my 8-year-old running back, cornerback. Here we go. Come on. Hurry up.
Do it. No.
Come on.
Do it.
Hurry, Tristan.
Is he getting stage fright?
He's
Is he getting
coming.
stage fright?
Stage fright.
Okay.
Are you coming or not? It's not that big of a deal, Tristan.
All right, guys. Whoever's watching with us, get your scores in the comments.
you don't
Todd
know.
Corey's giving us his. Let me know what you guys think about today's game. I know it's going to probably be a lot of negativity, but I like to keep a record of it just to see who gets it right. With the mullet, Tristan comes in, and the 88. What's up, Tristan? Is that the Lamb 88 or the Dez? Tristan, is that Lamb or Dez? It's Lamb.
He's asking about your jersey.
All right.
You gotta talk, Tristan.
All right, Tristan, rocking the mullet. Let us know your score for today's game.
Do your accent.
21-14.
What team?
Bengals.
Bengals. All right. All right, Tristan, I got you wrote down.
You didn't do your accent. Tell them how mad you're gonna be. Tell them how mad you're gonna be.
I'm gonna be mad as a raccoon.
A rabid raccoon.
All right, Tristan, thank you for your game prediction.
You got stage fright.
Cowboy Dale Jr.
You still got to give your bold prediction.
Huh?
All right, so
Didn't I do it?
all right, so I'll give my game prediction next, Lambo, and then you hop in with yours. So this week I'm really not feeling good about this one. I have some slight hopes because the Bengals don't have a good offensive line, and our defensive line should really give them a run. And their quarterback is susceptible to having turnovers in bunches. If our defense makes them have to play at our pace, which means they only make him get short throws, they keep getting pressure on him, they don't allow any splash plays, I think it'll be close. But even with that, I still have it 27-13 Dallas. I think we get one touchdown. Outside of that, we may get one or two field goals. I just think this team is gonna be a transition week. My tone is gonna change a lot next week when Gallup comes back and we play the Giants. But for this week, I don't have my hopes
too.
up. Yeah.
That's my thoughts too with the Gallup coming back. Ow!
Now he gets the courage.
Yeah, right. I got 27-17 Bengals. It makes me sad to say that, but I'm just trying to be real with it. But I do think we're gonna pick up after that. We'll pick up I think 5 of the next 6 is what I had or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Our schedule gets a little bit easier. But so I do think we turn things around and get a small winning streak going. But yeah, I got us losing this one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You fought it.
So I see we got Paul Stewart joining us. Paul, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we definitely don't want to go further into the rabbit hole. I just pray that it's not an embarrassing game and it doesn't rattle the team's confidence. Even if we lose by 15 points, I think we could still find enough positives where the team can stay together. If it's just a blowout, like what William Coulter's predicting 34-6, then I'm a little bit frightened for week 3. But if they can pull some positives out of this game on the offensive side and the defense doesn't just wet the bed, I think we'll be good for week 3. Todd Corey, yeah, you got to check out the highlight clips from their games, Todd. Check Lambeau's page out. See how talented these kids are. They're wearing Cowboys jerseys right now of other players. They may be wearing their own in about 20 years.
I wish. I hope.
So Shane Odom, thank you for joining. It definitely hurts all of us, Shane, to go against the Cowboys 24-10. Paul Stewart, the optimist, going 23-16 Dallas. All right. I see we got Mendoza in the house. Mendoza, thank you for joining. Appreciate you tuning in. Mendoza, while you're here, let us know what your game prediction is for this game. I mean, we got a couple of Cowboy people, so everybody's not completely negative like the rest of us. And Paul saying, yeah, the kids are making moves, gonna make moves when they develop, definitely. Yeah, they're definitely far along for their age. Lambeau said he was showing his friends your kids, and that's awesome. Yeah, me too. We didn't have Little League when I was a kid. We couldn't play football until I was 11.
Yeah, I didn't start tackle till I was 10, but they've been playing since they were 4.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have tackle, touch, flag, any of that until I got in junior high. So definitely building another generation. Honestly, your kids look better than some kids I remember in junior high with me. All right, guys. So it looks like everybody who's watching is giving their game prediction.
Dad, you can't play football.
So, guys, thank you for participating in that. So now we're going to ask you to participate one more time, and we're going to go into our bold predictions. Now, I know a lot of us are not too optimistic about the team winning, but you can still stick your chest out and make some bold predictions about some things that you think are going to happen in this week's game. So think of your best bold prediction, and let's get into our next segment.
Bold predictions.
All right, Lambo. I'll go ahead and go first on this one because I gotta piggyback on the same one I gave last week. I said Michael Parsons will have 3 sacks. He got 2. This week, I'm going again. Michael Parsons, 3 sacks and a turnover.
Dude, my bold prediction was going to be 3 sacks from Michael Parsons.
That's the same one I had last week. I changed mine then.
Oh, wait. No. Diggs gets a pick 6. Pick 6 for Diggs.
I can see that one.
That'd be one of the only ways we score.
Yeah. You know, I can see that one because
he's gonna get pick 6 for a touchdown.
Talking about Jamar Chase with the little poke at Diggs saying his technique isn't good and he doesn't play when he wants to. He's gonna see Diggs when he wants to play this week. I'm pretty sure of it. And as much as fans love Joe Burrow, he's very inconsistent. He got hot in the playoffs, but you go back and watch him in the regular season for the first 13 weeks, you didn't see a good quarterback, honestly. So there's going to be some opportunities with Joe Burrow and the gunslinger mentality he has. So I see we got a lot of bold predictions. I missed out on all those. Let me go through them really quick. So Paul Stewart, the defensive lineman, I always stick with the big nasties up front, saying Neville Gallimore gets 2 sacks. And Mendoza says I'm a tad down on the game today if we don't predict the ball. He's saying 30-13 Bengals. I got your game prediction down, Mendoza. And you're not the only one. And Todd Corey saying Turpin gets a punt return for a touchdown. That's pretty good. I mean, we definitely need it. Field position is going to be important. William Coulter saying the defense gets 5 turnovers. William, elaborate on that one. Do you mean our offense has 5 turnovers or our defense causes 5 turnovers? Let me know what you think on that one. All right, Mendoza's bold prediction. Chase has no TDs and under 100 yards. That would be nice. James Critton piggybacking on Lambo's bold prediction. Pick 6 for Diggs. Paul saying, yeah, he likes that one. That would definitely be good. Shane Odom giving a really bold prediction, saying Mike McCarthy takes over play call in the second half. That would be really bold if Mike McCarthy actually stepped up and took the reins like he should. Mendoza saying he likes Paul's also. Okay. So William going bold prediction in the other direction, saying our offense has 5 turnovers. I hope that doesn't happen. If it does, that means that Cooper Rush is throwing the ball a whole lot more than he needs to be. And Paul Stewart saying our defensive line will get sacks in general without Parsons. That is a bold prediction, Paul. Yeah, and Paul saying Shane with the Mike McCarthy. All right, Lambo. So your bold prediction is pick 6, mine is 3 sacks and a turnover. Got a lot of good ones this week. So should be an interesting game. I mean, it's the Cowboys, so it's at least going to be entertaining. Just hoping they don't embarrass us. And I was telling Lambo before we went on the air, I've never bet against Dallas before. This is the first time that I've ever bet against Dallas. And I didn't even bet on the money line. I bet spread, which is at 10 points right now. That's bad that I bet that my team will get beat by 10 plus. And William Coulter says he sees 2 to 3 fumbles from sacks from Rush. You know what? We didn't talk about this a lot on the show. Their defensive line isn't really good when it comes to pass rush. And they have one guy, Hendrickson, and the rest of the guys are just kind of Jags. I don't see a matchup on their front four outside of Hendrickson that I can say these guys are just going to generate pressure and get to the quarterback.
Yeah. So if Rush has time, we can keep this game closer. The defense is playing really strong.
Yeah.
Zeke's running really well. Even better.
Now, if we get down 20, then our bets are off.
Yeah.
Unless they just concede defeat and just run the ball 3 times and punt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really don't know what direction this game is going to go in today.
I don't either. I'm kind of thinking like we bet against our team here, and it's like that reverse psychology type thing going on here.
Yeah.
It's always like the opposite of what you think. We come out extremely optimistic and we get whipped, and then you come out saying, we have zero chance, and we come out and we whip the Bengals with a backup quarterback. So, it could happen.
Yeah, definitely could happen. It really relies on the arm of Joe Burrow, because Joe Burrow can be bad Joe Burrow like it was against Pittsburgh last week, and the game could stay closer than it should, and something just happens at the end and we pull it out. That's our saving grace at this point. It's all down to Joe Burrow. And Coulter says, since he will send more than we can block, I can see corner and safety blitzes getting to the rush. They do blitz their safeties a lot, William Coulter, so that's a good point. That one could happen. They love blitzing Von Bell, and then they also move their other safety pretty much all around the field. But Von Bell as a blitzer is definitely something we're probably going to see a lot. All right, guys, we're at 11:37 Central Time. Lambo, did the boys want to do a bold prediction before we do our final segment?
Yeah. Gavin, come do your bold prediction.
All right, so we're bringing the boys back again for their bold predictions. We got Gavin coming up first. All right, Gavin, so give me your bold prediction for today's game.
Dak first.
Not Dak. He's out, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Cooper Rush is in.
What you got for us, Gavin?
Don't be so shy. Tristan.
Throws the CeeDee Lamb, bounces off his leg, Noah Brown catches it for a touchdown.
So he's got.
Man, I love kids.
He was telling me that earlier. He said he thinks Cooper Rush will throw it to CeeDee Lamb, it'll bounce off his leg, and Noah Brown's gonna catch it out of the air and take it for a touchdown.
That's our first trick shot bold prediction. So Gavin, you made Cowboys' own history. The trick shot.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Gavin, good luck on your season this year. All right, Tristan, what you got for us? You got to top Gavin. What's your bold prediction?
Zeke's going to get 222 yards rushing.
All right, now turn around and show the jersey. All right, so there you go. CeeDee Lamb, 220 yards. All right, Tristan. Thank you for joining us today.
Huh?
Oh, he said Zeke. I'm sorry. I thought he said CD. He said Zeke.
He heard you
Zeke
now.
will have 225 rushing.
Yeah, he said Zeke will have 223 yards rushing.
I thought he said CD. Tell him I said my mistake.
That would have been crazy. We're super bold. No, he thinks Zeke will have well over 200 yards rushing today.
All right, so we got the trick shot, and then we got Zeke turning into 2016 Zeke. If those two things happen, there's no way we'll lose this game.
Yeah, we got everything going your way.
Exactly. At least on the offensive side. And then if Diaz gets his pick six and Lamb gets Parsons gets his 3 sacks, then we got a ball game.
And if all of that happens, this video is going viral.
Yeah, I'm doing snippets of every single thing. I'm just thinking now, would it be crazy if the ball bounces off Lamb and Noah Brown catches it? That would be funny. This your daughter?
Yeah.
Bringing the whole family in. And what's your daughter's name?
This is Audrey.
All right. Do you want to put on? Hey, Audrey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey,
Audrey, did the Bengals win or did the Cowboys win?
Cowboys win.
Cowboys win.
Lambo raising them right.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Audrey.
Oh, she's got Cowboys. Good
all right,
girl.
so all right, Lambo, let's go ahead and close this thing out with 11:40. Everybody, thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and your support. Lambo getting the whole family involved this morning. We need all the good luck we can get as we go against this Bengals team. So hopefully the kids bring us some good luck. We're trying everything at Cowboys On. We're doing all we can to bring good vibes to our team.
All right.
So before we get out of here, last segment of the game of the day, we're gonna give our fantasy favorites. So we'll give you our fantasy favorite from this game, as well as a fantasy favorite throughout all the games going on today. So get your fantasy favorites ready in the comments and let us know what you think.
Fantasy favorites.
All right, so for us, a fantasy favorite, well, for me personally, my fantasy favorites, I try to choose a guy who I think can get at least 15 points.
Mm-hmm.
In this game for our team, I don't know if we'll hit that with any spot, but if there's anybody who's likely to get 15 today, you know what? This almost might be a bold prediction. I don't know who the player's going to be, but it's going to be whoever is, you know what? I'll just say it, Noah Brown. Noah Brown's getting 15 points this week. We got the backup quarterback in.
And he's catching that deflection off CeeDee Lamb's kneecap.
Yeah. Quarterbacks usually tend to go to whoever they're most comfortable with in practice. I'm almost leaning Semi because I think Noah Brown got a lot of first team reps in practice, and I think Semi was more his guy in practice than Brown. So I'm gonna pay close attention. If Dennis Houston is the X like he was last week, so I just take that back. Whoever's the X, if it's Dennis Houston or Semi, they're getting 15 points. They're gonna be Cooper Rush's go-to guy. All right, Lambo, who you got for this game?
For this game, I got Zeke. I think they're finally gonna be forced to feed him the ball. Not you bring Cooper Rush in, this and that. I think they're gonna, as long as the game don't get away from us and our defense can keep things tight for us. I think Zeke is gonna have a huge game and hopefully keep us in this thing for at least most of the game. Outside this game, I got wide receiver from the Colts, Paris Campbell.
It's a good one.
Michael Pittman's out. Not only is Michael Pittman out, but the young guy that they were hoping to do a lot with, Alec Pierce, is out.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Alec Pierce is out and Michael Pittman's out, and they're playing the Jags. The same Jags that let Carson Wentz throw for 4 touchdowns last week.
It's a good one.
So Carson Wentz is throwing for 313 yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure Matt Ryan's is gonna do at least that, or not. Well, he might not get 4 touchdowns, but he should do pretty solid. And he needs to throw to somebody. And Michael Pittman's not out there. Paris Campbell's kind of like it's a good one to pick up too, because he's actually on the waiver wire in quite a few leagues. Yeah. So if you're looking for someone to throw in that flex spot, or you got a receiver out this week or something, go ahead and snatch him up real fast. I think he'll have a good game.
That's a really good one. I was actually going to say Nyheim Hines, pretty much along the same lines you said. The quarterback loves throwing underneath, and Jonathan Taylor can only do so much, and Nyheim Hines is kind of like their gadget guy. He may actually have to start in the slot this week.
True.
So if Hines has to play a lot in the slot, I like him. But the guy I was gonna really point out is Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. I don't have any faith in any of the Giants corners, and the Lions have been shown to sling it. Swift is dealing with some injuries right now, so the running game may not be where it needs to be. So I'm looking for Amon-Ra to just be an alpha out there because he's really stepping into being that alpha on that team. And I just see them trying to embarrass a Giants team because they should have beat the Eagles last week. All right, so I see we got a few people leaving, getting ready for the games today. William Coulter, thank you for joining us today. James Crittenden, thank you for joining. And Paul Stewart saying the closest guy is probably Dalton Schultz. Mendoza piggybacking off that, saying Schultz is his fantasy guy. 2 TDs and 30 yards, or 90 and 1 TD. I hope somebody scores 2 TDs on this team. Paul, that would be great. And Mendoza says he likes Williams versus the Texans in an outside game. And I'm trying to think of which Williams you mean, because I'm not familiar who Texans play today. Now, but you know the Texans they play the Broncos. So Javonte Williams, the running back. Okay.
Dang, on mute button. Yeah.
Yeah. Shane Odom saying Derrick Henry has a monster game in Buffalo, getting 3 scores. Titans blow Buffalo out. That would be a good one. And Mendoza saying, yeah, he has Jones in our league. I like him today as well. So, yeah, got another great week of NFL football to look forward to. Hopefully Dallas doesn't – hopefully they can pull it off. But realistically, hopefully they don't embarrass us so that we can come back on Wednesday and still have some optimism.
And the good thing is we go ahead and set our expectations low right now. I won't be pissed off throwing stuff across the room when it don't happen. And if it does happen, then I'll be just extra full of joy.
And if they win, you'll probably see all 4 of Lambeau's kids for the rest of the season. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if the baby can even talk yet, Lambeau, but
yeah, just have her mumble or something.
If Dallas wins, she's getting on camera. So yeah, let's hope for a Cowboys victory today. All right, guys, before we get out of here, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. It's been going across the bottom of the screen all morning. And if you want to support before we get to 1,000 subs, our cash apps are right above us. So feel free to support in any way that you see fit. So, Lambeau, let the people know where they can find you at.
Find me at Cowboys Y'all on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, and on Instagram it's Cowboys Y'all 88. Best of luck today, everybody, and can't wait to talk to y'all on Wednesday, hopefully with good news.
Yeah. All right, guys. You can find me on Instagram at Bluff City Cowboys, Facebook Bluff City Cowboys. Also on YouTube, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. And on Twitter, you can find me at Bluff Cowboys. Make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday, 8:30 Central Standard Time for the Cowboy Zone. We'll give you a recap of this week's game as well as break down next week's game against, I believe, the New York Giants. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for participating. And we look to see you guys this week, hopefully for a Victory Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your football today. And let's go Cowboys. Lambeau, any closing thoughts?
I'll see y'all later. Let's go Cowboys.
All right, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.
We still them boys.
Thank you for watching the Cowboy Zone.